Hello guys, it's me, Vamp, your favorite musician, YouTuber, influencer, whatever you like. Today we are gonna talk about a special topic. Something I guess we all live with, we all sometimes use, and it's gonna be AI. So my first live gig is coming up and I want to have some visuals to support my music, but there's not much time left and I didn't want to spend a shit ton of money. So while I was in a Giants Foundry, waiting for my level in smithing going up to have a little dopamine hit again, I was thinking, AI would be the easiest way. Just use some words on what I want, make it shake or whatever, doesn't really matter, just visuals. Let's just do the computer do it wonders, you know, it's like out there anyways. There's no money to be spent, easy as that. Yeah. My friends and family know how much I hate on AI. As a creative, as an artist, you gotta be at least be a criticizer of it. So I will just cut this in somewhere because I forgot to say, but for me it's really an important point. I don't want to be the guy who's on the pedestal telling you what to do, what not to do. That's not my goal. Not my goal with this video. I just want to tell you what I've learned in my research for this subject. And what you're gonna do with these information, that's up to you. Artists spend hours, years, decades on mastering their work, and that just to be stolen by a computer and reused over and over again is just not fair to me. These artists, they made that not just out of fun. Of course, making art is fun, making this YouTube video is fun, making my music is fun, but at the same time, I'm hoping to feed myself from that one day, and there are artists out there that are feeding entire families with their art. Now, these things, be it art, be it music, be it books, whatever, any creative field that can be taken off the internet and be reused into a machine, they are just there to create slot. It's like, so your grandmother can send a good morning pictures made out of AI slop to your family group chat in the morning. So I decided to not have any visuals at all. I decided to just, it's my first live gig after all, just let the music do its wonders. If I can't pay an artist, if I don't have the time or spend the money on it, then that's on me. It's my bad. And because I never really dived into AI bubble, of course I heard things, of course everyone does, I thought it would be best to do it now. The tech bros are like, oh, AI can do a lot of great things, like just look at the medical state or whatever. So yeah, I wanted to not only look at the negative things, but look at the good things as well. Okay, let me look into what AI does in healthcare. Let me check. And yeah, AI is a good use case there. Well, potentially. We're still talking about potentially because AI is new, but it's not really used in most clinics or like hospitals or whatever yet. It's existing and it can be used, but only to a certain degree. So the European Commission states, the integration of AI into clinical practices is progressing slowly. AI is planned to be used in the mammography screening to check on early signs of breast cancer, to an early detection of sepsis. And one of my friends actually told me that his friend from work is already getting scanned by AI. And of course, it's not just being the AI saying things, the doctor is there as well, but it's already helping. And all of that sounds very promising to me. To me, it's quite funny that people talk about a good use of AI in climate change, since it's like wasting gallons of water on a daily basis because of that. If you just forget that, okay, if we just, see the potential in it, it could help in creating a better resource system. It's better in predicting extreme weather changes, or it can minimize energy waste and optimize the energy consumption. Maybe in the future. I don't know. What I learned when I looked all of this up is we're only talking about potential, which is okay because I mean we are still in the beginning of AI, I get that, but we are only talking about the potential of it, and that in almost every good field we are seeing. And I can see how it can help a lot of people in the future. I can see that. It's not about that. In fact, in some fields it's already helping a lot. My brother doesn't have to answer the same questions over and over again because it's now an AI bot doing it. AI helped me to make my emails sound better when I gave them the text. AI can be a great tool and has a lot of potential, but what I'm seeing right now from AI is seeing greedy tech bros trying to make profit off slop. And I don't see that all the helpful things is the main vision of it because it won't make as much profit. And we are still living in capitalism, right? Let's have some profit too. First, we need a property. Easy. It needs to be as big as 450 football fields. Let's just, put concrete all over there. We could use the air, or like the oxygen that plants to breathe. But fuck that. We need the property so we can build our data center. Easy, check. Next. Now, to make all of this work, we need some GPUs. Sam Altman said OpenAI needs around 1 million. That was last year, probably more now. So we need them too. We need 1 million GPUs. That means the market is skyrocketing. Normal consumers can't buy GPUs anymore because it's just way too expensive. But why would we care? I mean, we are after the profit. If they want to buy a GPU, they should just work more, right? If you're poor, just work more. Huh? Duh. So, check. Wait, how do these GPUs get built again? With tantalum, right? Well, that's not a problem. We got mines in Congo. Wait, the mines are owned by rebels in Congo? 56 kids just died in a landslide? 400 people died just 5 weeks prior to that? Well, sucks to be them, man. I don't know. Just get some money and then you don't have to be in the mines. Let's go on, we need the GPUs, come on. These things get quite hot. We need a lot of water to cool the GPUs down. So yeah, let's just pump that out of the ground. Wait, people around us don't have any water anymore. No water pressure at all. Dirty water. Just move away, come on. Like, our profit is way more important than their living. Come on, let's go on, check. Now I heard AI is not as intelligent as we think. So we need people in the global south, like Africa or India or whatever, that feed the machines. And they only cost $1.50 per hour. Amazing, cool. That's even more profit for us. Nice. And on top of that, because the workers that do that for us, they're not enough. We need companies like Meta to collect data from their users and sell them to us so we can feed our machines with property of other people. But then again, I mean, they agreed to that, right? They did by using our app. It's fine. Let's go on. So nice. We got our data center. And now we can like generate, I don't know, Dracula with funny teeth. Do a spooky ankh or whatever. Really cool. It's gonna be so amazing. Now, after building our AI data center to get some profit in, let's actually talk about it. I still think AI could be great for us. I still think AI could be doing great things for us. But right now, we are all living with the slop of it. And I would love to just turn it off for myself. To have the decision, okay, I don't want to have AI everywhere. But no, I can't do that. I have to live with AI slop on my For You page. I have to live with AI music coming into my ears. I have to live with whenever I Google something that AI summarizes me what I've been searching. Dude, I have been doing this my whole life. I can read for myself and the information we get is often wrong. I have to live are killing themselves because AI is telling to do so. I have to live with the disgusting human beings that are using Grok to undress women. I have to live with all of that. I don't see anything happening with the AI in healthcare because it's a slow process, because that's not where the focus is on. No, the focus is on profit. And I can't even turn it off. I have to live with it. So let's talk about some dangers of AI. So in May 2025, there was a study released in where 3 groups were formed. The goal was to write 4 essays. So one group was there to write the essays with just their brain, one group with Google search, and one group with just AI. The study team then measured the cognitive behavior of all of these teams, looking at the electrical activity in their brain while doing the essays. Let me just break it down to you, because this study is massive to read. I just picked out what I thought is the most important. You can read it in the description if you want it. You can check it out. The group that used ChatGPT had a significant lower cognitive engagement and were not able to, or not really good at able to recall quotes from the essay. And the funny thing was, in the 4th session, they switched teams. The team which was using just brain was using now ChatGPT, and the group that was using ChatGPT is now just using their brain. And the results were that the group which was just using ChatGPT performed worse and had a cognitive debt than all the other groups at the first essay. So this study is not peer-reviewed yet and is not showing the full picture, but it's a warning sign that AI has an impact on how your brain works, and you're getting lazy then. But honestly, I have seen that with my own eyes. I've seen people that everything they do, everything they ask themselves, they ask AI, they ask ChatGPT. There are people out there who use AI in their relationship to prove a point in an argument. Look, even ChatGPT said I was right. ChatGPT is always going to say that you are right, because that's the way it's been programmed. Okay, this AI is not getting used as a tool. The machine is becoming I don't know, some Terminator shit. Get the helicopter! AI is taking a huge hit on socializing as well. The generation before me is anyways hard fucked because of COVID, so they lost like 3 years of socializing anyways. They are losing the skill how to deal with interactions, and it can lead to social anxiety. And according to studies, heavy users of ChatGPT are feeling more lonely and more emotionally dependent on AI. On a machine, man. And you know, there are many concerns that I have. There's a whole Reddit page that's showing how 40 to 99-year-olds are watching AI slop and don't understand the difference in it. What is reality and what is AI? So, some of them think Jesus came back onto this planet and is now walking again amongst us because a AI video have shown that to them. They don't have the skills that many people have, especially in our age, to see what is reality and what is AI. Sometimes there's even the stamp on these videos and they still don't get it. Our generation already saw that back in 2014 when Kim K was, I don't know, photoshopping their pictures. We were already on it. But these, they don't get it. They didn't grow up with it the way we did. But what I'm even more concerned about is people stop to care. So what if it is AI? I don't care. It sounds cool. It looks cool. Do you know how many creatives are about to lose their job or are afraid of it? No? Okay, me neither. Just tell me when you know, because I'm actually interested in that fact. But I am afraid if it goes on like that. I am. If broad society doesn't have a problem with whole AI generated accounts doing nothing else but spreading slop on the internet, and we already have that, just dive in YouTube Shorts and you will see it. Entire YouTube accounts just generating video after video after video after video after video. This flood is gonna kill creatives, because why would I sit down and make the effort to do a video if just AI could do it for me? But you know what is the difference? It's made by humans. It's made by me. It's made by someone who has feelings and who has a specific way on doing things. And AI can't copy that. People will rather go to a machine to get a boring ass motive that has been copied, but it's somehow slightly different. Okay, maybe it just has 4 toes, whatever. Instead of just going to a creative who did it for their whole life, who has their own art style. And if money is the problem, I do get it. We all struggle sometimes financially. I wasn't able to pay an artist to do it for me. But damn, how did you do it before of AI? Then you just had to wait, or you did something yourself. So saying, well, I don't have the money. Before of AI, you weren't able to do anything either. You had to live with the fact that you can't afford it, or that you have to do it yourself. Even in sex work, AI is used to get out the last little penny of a young boy or girl. There are whole OnlyFans accounts, just AI, and there's no disclaimer, by the way, it's just AI. An AI cover of the song Papa Ute was in the fucking Billboard charts. Who's getting the money for that? Who's getting the credits for that? The machine? Or the guy that just wrote the prompt? Is that really music? Entire bands are built just out of AI and are getting put into playlists on Spotify? Official playlists? Spotify, are you for real? You're not even paying your real artists, and there is no disclaimer as well on the Spotify artist page? No disclaimer? So all of this is so sickening to me as an artist, yeah? But I'm asking myself, when will other people actually care? When the whole creative field is just based on AI? When AI is just gonna replicate each other over and over again because there's nothing new getting into it? Are you gonna watch holograms on concerts because it's not a real band? When will you care? And then on top of that, we are at the point where people will tell you that your art is AI. Because they can't see the difference anymore. Because they've been so often proved wrong. And they mistrust art now. My friend Jean-Louis Castillo, who's making amazing designs, has to deal with comments that is saying it's AI. And people lose trust in real art. And this is just saddening to me. Well, at least the EU passed on a law now that obligates AI creators to label their work with legal consequences if you don't do it. I just hope this helps in the future to differ from what is AI and what is real. And I don't want to make this whole fight about an AI artist is an artist too. No, it's not. It's not art. You are using a computer, a prompt, and you let it generate for you. You did nothing but write a few words. This has nothing to do with art. Nothing. So please stop making this point. So let's summarize. I really try to give AI a chance. I really do. And I see how it could do wonders. I see how it could help us. But at the moment, we're just dealing with the scum of it. And that makes me mad and angry. Not only at the industry itself, but at the users that, especially in the art field. Because what do you mean you don't want to support an artist? What do you mean you don't want to support a painter or whatever? No, you rather go to a machine and let it shit out something for you without a soul. And as I stated before, in my opinion, the usage of AI as a tool, as someone that helps you in your daily life, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, it's shortcuts. I do get it. I barely do. I try to avoid it as much as I can. But I see how it can save time. And I see how it helps to not spend as much money. I see that. But that doesn't mean you should generate everything. That doesn't mean you should let AI do everything for you. Especially when it comes to art. Train your skills. If you really want to paint, if you really want to do music, train. These things don't just happen. You gotta work for it. I want to know your thoughts on AI. What do you think about it? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section, because I'm really interested in a dialogue of that. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I got a new song coming up soon. The date will be there. And I wish you a nice evening, a beautiful day, whatever. And I hear you the next time. Goodbye.